One of the things I didn't mention earlier that I like to do is to work a little bit with rotating on the axle before it gets started. Rotate on there and kind of watch and see kind of how it's running and minimize the amount that I'm going to have to
Sometimes
shim.
just reversing the wheel.
Yeah. But I'll tell you what, these washers, the machined washers, really gave me a lot better results than I got anytime with the pressed metal ones. And they make them in a lot of different inside hole diameters, but they're about 3.5 inch diameter on the outside. But they work really, really nicely. But I mean, it really doesn't matter about the quality of the grinder, the expense of the grinder. I find these same problems in all different grinders, and different sizes and everything. Then let's say that I've become satisfied with this and I've gotten a good line maybe 3/4 of the way around, and I just leave that disc on there, or sometimes I can just pull it off, it doesn't matter. Put your guard back in place. Then finally what we need to do is then correct the eccentricities of the circumference of the wheel, because the wheels will still, after all those things that I've done to try to make them concentric as possible, the outside of that wheel still can have a little bit of eccentricity in it. So years ago I came out with this particular dresser system, and what this dresser does a little bit differently than most of them on the market is that it has an edge guide on it. So it's got a diamond point out here, this is a 1/2 carat diamond that's adjustable, and then it's got an edge guide that rides against the edge of your tool rest, and that edge guide is adjustable, so different widths of tool rests. One thing you got to realize if you're going to use something like this is that it's going to create a surface here that's parallel to the edge here. So if this is out of whack, you know, not perpendicular to the sides of the wheel, you're going to get a bit of an angle to the front. So pay a little attention when you're mounting your tool rest to make sure they're pretty perpendicular to this.